All right, y'all. We are back for Monday's mindful messages. Indubitably. All right. I hope last week went well for you. You took heed to the messages and the guidance given. All right. Monday's mindful messages are really to empower our minds by inspiring our minds, inspiring our subconscious minds by feeding it the things that will motivate it. We have to reiterate, okay? Because that's the only way we're going to be able to break the chains from the old ways of programming and conditioning on how we've trained our brains, how we were taught, okay? What we gathered and adopted over the years, okay? And this is what's going to assist us with consciously manifesting and bringing to fruition that of which we truly desire to experience in our lives. And when we are constantly positively influencing our minds, it brings those positive influences to our physical reality. So that is ultimately the goal here, guys, is to empower our minds by redirecting our thoughts and maintaining positivity even through times of hardship, negativity, accepting, being aware of what of the bad or what we see or view as negative in our lives, converting that, transmuting that, and alchemizing that into positivity through form of thought. Okay? There is science to back all this up as well. I'm taking a more gentle approach, all right? A more holistic approach. So I hope that you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. I hope that you all are seeing the vision here and what all I am bringing forth to you, to us, all right, to help inspire, motivate, uplift, and empower us by tapping into this mental awareness, okay, mental shift, mental change. So that way we can have the life that we truly desire. 222, angel number, okay? To bring restoration and balance back to us, mentally and emotionally, okay? But yes, to feel like we are one within ourselves and not that we are battling, with our thoughts or our hearts. So if you do appreciate these messages, feel free to donate. I greatly appreciate all dollar amount of donations or gifting through my Amazon wish list is accepted, and truly, truly, I am very grateful. All right. Also, I'd like to side note, if you are somebody that views the Monday's mindful messages, make sure you're tapping into Water Wednesday messages as well, where we are empowering our emotional state, our emotional body, reflecting on the moon phases and the phases' impacts on us, and then tapping into the zodiacs, okay? And we all have a number of different zodiacs on our birth chart that will give understanding to the things that we experience, who we are, those that we connect with, etc. Okay, it's real deep, but just tap in, let spirit cook through me and through these messages, okay, and get what you need out of them. All right, so let's tap in here for Monday's mindful messages. So the optimism box, I dug in there, and we got every morning is a fresh start. Wake up with a thankful heart. Ashe. Okay? So it doesn't matter what yesterday went like, the week before, what you foresee the next week and the next week after that, whatever the case may be. Every rising is a fresh start. Okay? So wake up with a thankful heart. Thankful that you can start all over again. All right. So let's get some affirmations here. I am not here. 444. I am not here to save anyone. All right. You could be seeing 444 angel number. All right. You cannot be somebody else's stability. You cannot be somebody else's structure. is what Spirit just said to me. You have to make sure you are secure and stable and you have your own foundation and you're able to give like with charity energy. But to try and save somebody else due to their own lack of stability, lack of structure, okay, and also way of thought or perception, okay, the way others perceive things, it's not your job to save anyone else, okay? That's for somebody, but you are not here to save anyone, okay? So affirm this. I hold everyone accountable for their own well-being. Sorry. 0550 angel number. Look that up if these messages resonate with you, okay? I hold everyone accountable for their own well-being. You're not here to save anybody. Okay? You can inspire. Somebody may aspire to save individuals, but you're not here to do that, okay? You are here to be an influence by focusing on yourself and positively moving forward, you know, with your growth and evolution and personal development, okay? You can only set an example. But as far as saving someone, we're all wired differently. We all have had different life experiences and even past life experiences that have molded us into, you know, who we are today in this present moment. And so with everybody being so different, all you can do is be an example, all right? And then allow individuals to either accept that or don't. But there will be individuals that you are meant to associate with, that you are meant to inspire and uplift, motivate, just by being who you are, okay? Some of you need to change the way you're thinking about this or viewing this when it comes to you and people in your life or whatever. You know, only take it if it resonates. But affirm, I am not here to save anyone. I hold everyone accountable for their own well-being. All right? I am more than just a pretty face. Affirm. I am more than just a pretty face. Ashe. I remember seeing that Jergens commercial when they first came out with that commercial specifically. And the girl was like, she said, I'm more than just a pretty face. And that has always stuck with me because I feel I've always been perceived as someone as just like this really pretty face, very naive, gullible, and just, I don't know, just because my kindness or my gentleness or just my love, how my heart is, it was like, oh, well, your beauty, no brains. And I feel like for a lot of people that have come into my life, they have been that's been their perception of me, right? But at the same time, I hold myself accountable for that in a sense, or to an extent, for the simple fact that I allow that energy to be that. You see what I'm saying? This may resonate for some of you, where it's like, I allowed myself to be perceived as such, but it's also because, you know, take me for who I am. And then my energy, the way that comes out is just what it is. But the intellect, like I didn't share too much of my intellect with many people. And it was mainly because the individuals I was associated with, things were more surface-based, you know, so I figured I'd be topical, and, you know, but that was me dimming my light. That could really resonate for some of you. Do not dim your light to appease others. Do not dim your light because you may be looked at differently, okay? That's for somebody. Only take it if it resonates. I am no longer casting my pearls amongst swine. Okay. All right. So not giving your good energy to individuals that don't appreciate it, to individuals that don't take it for what it is. Okay? Yeah. Affirm. This is what the energy you're needing to step into. You could have individuals in your life that, you know, may not perceive your good intentions, or just what you're trying to achieve, accomplish, you know, when it comes to yourself or things that you're working on, whatever, or working toward, okay, or manifesting. They don't see it. They refuse to see it. It's not even a matter of, oh, well, they just can't. Perhaps they can't. You know, we're all at our own level of awareness and what we're ready to be open and willing to see when it comes to truth. Okay? So, you know, I do not need to be perfect to receive. Affirm. All right, let's get one more. I do not need to be perfect to receive. You could have a lot of critics in your energy, or this is the part of the programming that you've experienced, like you need to be perfect in order to receive, but you don't. So you need to switch up the way you are perceiving, the way you're thinking. Okay? So you're going to need to start reprogramming your subconscious mind to believe that you do not need to be perfect in order to receive. You do not need to save anyone. Just because you are very helpful and you could, maybe you're solution oriented or you're a problem solver, okay? That doesn't mean you are obligated to save anyone. All right? You have to look at it from this perspective, you know, where you're holding everybody accountable for their own well-being. Just like you're holding yourself accountable for your own well-being. That too applies to others. So switch up the way that you're thinking, or the way that you're thinking when it comes to being of help to others in whatever way. And then also, some of you need to affirm and tell yourself that you are more than just a pretty face, because you may have individuals that make you feel like that's all that you are, like you have nothing else to offer, like you're just supposed to be some trophy or sitting on a shelf, or ooh, bless me, confirmation, looking good by somebody's side. You are worth way more than just being somebody's, 1, 2, 3, 4 angel number. Go ahead and look that up, but I think you're moving forward, moving out of this energy by reframing, okay, reprogramming the mind, that you're more than just your looks, okay? You have so much more depth to you. You just have to bring it out, all right? And last one, I bring the table, chairs, and everything on it. Affirm. You're more than just a pretty face, okay? You're more than just a handsome 1313. You're more than just a good-looking man, good-looking female. Like, you're more than just that. You bring so much. You bring the table, chairs, and everything. Affirm that. And then we have, I refuse to be blinded to the truth any longer. Open up to the truth. Be receptive. We're reprogramming our mind to be accepting of the truth without defense, without offense, being offensive, okay? Or judging self, regardless of what the truth is, pertaining to yourself or others, internal or external. But affirm this. Tap into this energy. All right? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Make sure you're jotting down these angel numbers, or save the video so you can come back and check on these angel numbers. Hold on. I need a little bit of shit. So that you're getting any extended messages that the divine may have for you. Because this energy is going to resonate differently for everybody that these messages get to. Okay? Or that taps into Monday's mindful messages. But this is good energy to start your day off with. To be able to reflect on and just it's in your subconscious mind now. And it's, the work of how you perceive your experiences and how you choose to navigate through, whether good and or bad. All right. So let's go ahead and tap into the Mindful Reset deck. This deck is for when you may be feeling mentally burdened or mentally overwhelmed. You're going to want to, and even if you don't take heed to whatever comes out today, even if you just use this method to assist you when your mind is running rapid, when you are overthinking, when you feel mentally overworked or overstimulated, okay? When you could take your mind to redirect it by occupying it with something random, something simple and gentle and soft, okay? So just kind of see what sparks, what inspires you, or what idea comes to mind when we see what Spirit has for us today. So let's see. You could be seeing 0110 or 111 angel number as well. What do we have, please, Spirit? Thank you. Self-compassion, 0123. Let yourself rest in the phrase, I am enough. Repeat it until it feels true. Okay, so maybe this is something that you can do whenever your mind, when you start spiraling, when you start to experience maybe anxiety, you start getting in your head, overthinking. Place your hand on your heart and speak, I am enough, and repeat it until it feels true. Okay, thank you. What else, please? Thank you. Gratitude. Notice something beautiful about your surroundings you've overlooked before. Okay? You can see angel number 211. That's for you. You could be seeing butterflies, or you're going to start seeing, some of you may start seeing hearts just everywhere. There's going to be filter hearts, hearts on billboards, hearts when you walk in the grocery store, just hearts everywhere. Okay? Something about hearts. And we have focus. Hold an image of a single flame in your mind. Focus on its movement and warmth. This is a way to distract your mind from not so pleasant thoughts, okay? Because this is neither good nor bad, okay? This is a go-to place when you could be in a bad place mentally, okay? This is a good way to distract, to not even distract so that you can go back to that, but to distract you, to get you away from that so that you can shift it. You take that window of opportunity to shift out of that thought process that you may be in that is harmful or toxic, low vibrational, negative, oppositional, okay? That's a good one. So hold an image of a single flame in your mind. Focus on its movement and warmth. All right, anything else? Ooh. All right, that'll be the last one. We have calm. Visualize a soft glow in your chest, expanding outward. Let it envelop you. Okay? Yeah. Some of you may, when you're sitting with yourself, or if you're focusing, when you sit to focus, or you're wanting to calm your energy, or just needing this type of reset, okay, because you're overstimulated, lighting a candle, bringing fragrance, like soft smells, to your senses, and some lighting will actually be helpful. I'm getting for some of you that's tapping into these messages. All right, and some of you may want to look into breath work as well. But placing your hands on your heart and reassuring self that you are here in the present moment, and really taking hold of serenity. Okay? All right. Thank you. right, hold on. All right. Some of you could be seeing angel number 511, or it's also giving conflict with your intuition, like your mind, and some of you could really be overthinkers, or you are avoiders, okay, when it comes to thinking outside of the box or doing or something differently, like thinking in a different way, seeing things from a different light. All right. I'm also seeing 144 and 543. All right, if that's resonating with you. And you may see these angel numbers after viewing these messages, and that's confirmation that this is meant for you. All right, Spirit, what else do we have, please? Thank you. We have joy. To enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put it on anything, and it'll make it way better. Today, I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today, I am the Orville Redenbacher. Don't laugh. I really don't know, but you know, okay? Of joy. And life's popcorn is about to get it. Ashe. Some of you need to go sit down, candlelight, movie, and eat some popcorn, okay? But no, truly, add joy to all things that you experience, or see the joy, or hold love and compassion for the experiences, okay? I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful, no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. Ashe. Peacocks are significant. You may have a connection to peacocks, or you're going to start seeing peacock feathers, okay? That's confirmation for you. Get out of the mirror unless you're speaking positive affirmations. Or get in the mirror and start speaking these positive affirmations, okay? Beauty. Thank you. One more? Okay, thanks. Worthiness. You are worthy. You are worthy of the positive thoughts that, and we have courage at the bottom of the deck, of the positive thoughts that deserve to linger in your mind, subconsciously and consciously. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it. And damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're thinking of someone else. And then I'll run away very quickly. Okay? Joy, beauty, worthiness. Okay, this is the affirmative energy that needs to exist, or that you are cultivating, or you're about to cultivate. Okay? That you are going to internalize. All right? Let's see if any chakras or energy points that you may want to focus on this week. What do we have, Spirit? Thank you. We have your solar plexus chakra, confidence, your personal power, willpower, self-esteem, courage, okay? That was at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah, courage, your confidence. Speak confidently, so that way we're reprogramming the subconscious mind to believe. Ooh, bless me, confirmation. We're inspiring our subconscious mind to believe that we are confident. It doesn't matter if you look at it, if you're thinking like, oh, this is delusional, or I'm going to be delusional for doing. No, what you're doing is reprogramming your mind to something that actually is going to, in a way, in a system that's actually going to benefit and serve you, versus what you've already been conditioned to think, to believe. No. Okay? Solar plexus is out here. We got it twice. Thank you. Any others? And your sacral chakra. What else, please? It's like it faded from it went from the solar plexus into the root, I almost said root. So maybe some of you need to focus on groundedness. feeling safe and secure, feeling safe and secure within yourself. And this energy here with positive affirmation and inspiring our minds, like the confidence to be able to do this, or it's going to help to build this confidence. There was something else I was going to say, but I just lost it. Maybe it'll come back. If it's meant to, it will. But we also have throat chakra. Okay. A lot of solar plexus and sacral chakra energy. The sense of belonging, okay, with the root chakra. But your creativity, sexuality, pleasure, and then your confidence, your courage, personal power, self-esteem, purpose, okay? All right, any other energies? Thank you. We have sacral chakra again. It's really highlighted right now. This week, at least, today, and then all throughout this week, you're going to want to focus on solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, and throat chakra, okay? Confirmation with this guidance card. That is the guidance, all right? We have trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. I am light. I always have hope. No matter the ordeal, I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. In God's hands. My trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady, and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. Listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. And shining light. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells in me. Okay? Yeah, definitely. This is you're transforming your mind. You're transforming your thoughts, okay, through the guidance of the divine. And you have to believe that, especially if your intentions are set to, change the trajectory of, your circumstances, just your life in general, or just who you are, to becoming something more of higher vibration, all right, through the guidance that you are receiving from the divine. And it could be found in these messages, as well as signs and synchronicities that the divine, passed over loved ones, ancestors, okay, that they're all dropping in front of you, the angels, okay? In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my fate to God, and my faith is rewarded. Okay? So yes, make sure you're focusing on, again, your solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra, and your throat chakra. So your creativity, sexuality, pleasure, your personal power, willpower, self-esteem, confidence, courage, and then your communication, self-expression, expressing your truth. All right? And again, if you don't know how to balance out these chakras, yeah. All right, creation. If you don't know how to balance out these chakras, or you're wanting assistance with doing so, then make sure you reach out and book for the energy balancing reading, so we can get you a personalized message to see what you specifically need to do in order to achieve this, okay? Now we're going to see what the angels have to say. What advice from the angels? There's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence. and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Okay? All right, angels, what do we have for Monday's mindful messages? Thank you. Thank you. All right, we have innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. 456, angel number. All right. So we have fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Okay? So I was just saying that I believe I mentioned that at the beginning of this message. But to cleanse your energy or to clear your energy out, okay? The energy of your environment, your home, or wherever you may spend a lot of your time at, okay? Take breaks this week with going outside, getting some fresh air, or even opening your windows to allowing this fresh air to clear out the stale air, okay? 555. Expect the unexpected. Expect massive changes here. If you take heed to this guidance in Monday's mindful messages, you're going to start seeing yourself project differently, to show up differently, okay? When you can switch your thoughts or navigate your thoughts to a more positive side, to a more positive side of your life experiences, you're going to see the physical effects of this, and it's going to be positive, okay? Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. All right. Some of you may take a walk, or you're being guided when you go outside or go to get this fresh air. Perhaps you go and take a walk. You're going to find something. You may find a feather, a heads-up penny. I heard somebody may come across or stumble across a 4-leaf clover. Okay. Yeah. And then you're going to, there will be some other signs and synchronicities to confirm whatever it is that you've taken or that has resonated for you within these messages. There's going to be a confirmation, a sign from the angels. Okay. We have new partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Okay? So, yeah, you could be, some of you, there's going to be some type of new connection that's coming into your world, into your realm, your individual realm, okay? If they're not already there, they are soon to come, or you're being signaled that there is a new partner coming in. Yeah, my spiny senses are going, okay? And then we have acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential, okay? Yeah, there's something about accepting whatever this new partner is. For some of you, it is the other part of yourself that you keep behind closed doors, okay? For others of you, this is an actual partnership that's going to come into union. It could be business, it could be platonic, it could be romantic, okay? Place it where it fits for you. Some of you may be manifesting this connection, okay? It could be friendship, all right? So notice the signs. Don't allow your mind to trick you to believing it's impossible, or to trick you into believing that you're delusional, or maybe you're just making things up. You're calling certain things in. And for some of you, it's a connection. It could also be a spirit guide that's coming to assist you with the perfect way of, that's coming to guide you to create or cultivate the perfect way for you to shift your perception, to evolve your perspective. Okay, something like that for some of you, okay? But if you've been manifesting a connection in whichever department, I feel that you're receiving signs and synchronicities about this connection. All right? And acceptance is key. All right, so we have some mudras here, and I was guided to go ahead and pull this deck out for today's Monday's mindful messages. So let's see what comes out. Perhaps maybe just have one spirit, one for this week. Thank you. We have connectedness. I belong. All right, so take a look at this. So that way you know how to do it, okay? Screenshot it, save the video, or come back to it. But you're going to want to focus on this mudra this week, okay? Connectedness. Did you get your pick? All right, so it looks like, so the index finger is down. The thumb is pressing on the side. Oh, that's interesting. On the side of the middle finger, and the other two are just out, okay? Something like this, okay? But, or you can look this up, okay? It's the B mudra. 1144 angel number. If you see that, know that that's you needing to, actually just got a message about this. Mastering manifestation or mastering healing, something like that. All right, if that resonates with you, make sure you go and check out, or if you see 1144 or 1212, go check out the general reading that I'll be uploading this week, okay? Yeah, for Friday. Go check out, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and turn your bell notifications on so that when I upload the general reading, okay, there's something that could be in that message for some of you, okay, if you see 1144 or 1212, okay? You could also be seeing a lot of B's, or B's are significant. The B mudra, the Brahmara, I'm not certain how to pronounce that, but this mudra helps to deal with any kind of allergy and strengthens the immune system. You can activate your immune system and your sense of smell like this. Breathe in deeply 6 to 12 times and imagine that you can smell something agreeable, even seductive. Then breathe normally and imagine how you can have, do, and be whatever you want without any annoying allergies. Bear in mind that it is not nature or your surroundings which give you symptoms, but rather your own fears, antipathies, and limitations, mostly on a subconscious level. All right? I go out to meet nature, my fellow beings, and daily challenges with courage and determination. All right? Somebody could be 35, or the number 35 is significant. The number 8. But yeah, So screenshot this. Okay. And then tap into this energy this week. Especially if you're somebody that has allergies. All right. We're switching our mind from believing that it's caused due to outside, and at least give it a try. If you're somebody that, you know, you've had allergies all your life or whatnot, if you want to try something new to see if this could possibly help you, what is there to lose? You know, especially if this is something that you've dealt with all your life, give it a try. It may actually work out for you. But it's a matter of, you know, deprogramming to reprogram your brain and convincing your brain, okay, it's not that. Let me change the way I'm thinking about this. Let me navigate differently with this, okay? You have to believe. In order to see it, you need to believe it, all right? You can't wait to see it and then believe. You know, that's how we've operated for far too long, and it's not gotten anybody anywhere for real, at least not with, you know, when it comes to longevity, all right? Have a medication staycation, okay? These cards are fun. Om, sweet Om. I love these. So this is just to kind of close out this energy with a little bit of humor, okay? It's better than sitting around doing nothing. 543, meditate. Some of you are being guided to meditate, and meditate with this mudra. 1551 angel number. All right, look up that angel number if this is resonating or you're really connecting to this message, these messages today. All right. What else do we have, Spirit? Thank you. Behold, the field in which I grow my 1616 angel number. Lay thine eyes upon it and see that it is barren. Okay? These cards are so fun. All right. What else, please? Thank you. Breathe like you know how. I feel like some of you, I believe I said this when we had the Mindful Reset deck out, that breath work. You might want to look into doing certain different breath work techniques, okay? So Google that. Google me, baby. Okay, Google that and perhaps start spending time in meditation just doing breath work, okay? Or this mudra, or the affirmations, or visualization, okay? But some of you are needing to meditate. Even if you go outside, if you have a space outside where you could sit at to do this. Or go to a park or the water or just even on your walk. Because you don't necessarily, meditation doesn't mean you have to just be sitting still with your eyes closed and in some position, okay? I meditate when I clean, when I do dishes. I meditate when I'm doing my kids' hair. I meditate when I'm cooking dinner, like stuff like that. So you're able to meditate. There are going to be some times that you're going to want to actually take that time to sit still to meditate, okay? Because that may be, for some of you, it may be the best way for you to receive, you know, any guidance, any natural thoughts, downloads, just intuitive hits, okay? Epiphanies. But you don't have to be sitting still to meditate, okay? The wine is helping, all right? What else, please? Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. Because that's what's triggering, is that the voice inside your head. And we need to eliminate that voice that literally sabotages majority of the things that we place our hands on or that we try to invest in or whatever it may be, okay? Tell it to pipe down. What else, please? A toast to no worries, okay? A wise woman once said, F this shit, and she lived happily ever after. All All right. What else, please? Bye-bye dumbass shit. Bullshit. There we go. All right. Anything else? All right. Cheers to enjoying life. You're welcome. Okay? Some of you need to go ahead and pour you a glass of wine. All right? After today, after the day, at the end of the week, whatever. Pour yourself a glass of wine. Okay? All right, that's beautiful. I love this. I love this card. You might want to wear some green. Some green or some indigo or some, yeah, I'm getting green and indigo this week. Also, you'll want to wear orange, yellow, and blue. Incorporate those colors into your daily, your days this week. That'll also help with the balancing of the sacral, solar plexus, and the throat chakra, okay? Now, last, I'm going to see if Spirit wants to shoot out any specific zodiac signs that these messages are really going to hit for. I just saw Sagittarius and Aries. Somebody could be a fire sign, okay? All right, Spirit. Any specific zodiac signs for Monday's mindful messages? Thank you. Somebody, I feel Spirit is guiding everybody to be very disciplined in this guidance and applying it, okay? Taking heed and be disciplined when you do. Making sure that you are staying on top of what you already know to be true, what you already know you need to focus on, okay? And the methods and the ways of doing so, all right? You could be seeing 111. Yep, we have the Most High. When this card comes out, 2121. This is the Most High. The Most High is guiding you, teaching you how to be disciplined, okay? Yeah. Structure. What else, please? Sagittarius. They wanted to come out. So somebody could be a Sagittarius. Somebody may have Sagittarius in Saturn or Taurus. Okay, you could be a Taurus. Anything else? All right, you could be Scorpio or check your Scorpio placements. Somebody's sun sign could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Taurus, or you may have these placements in your Saturn. Okay, you'll have to check your birth chart to know. And these placements, okay, this is where, yeah, where you're going to need to focus on disciplining, okay? Perhaps where you have these placements at on your chart as well. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus. I'm seeing Aries. Yeah, fire sign. All right. The numbers 8, 9, 2, 19, and 13 are significant. Some of you may be born on one of these days, okay? Somebody could be born in 89, 92, born on the 19th or the 13th. Or you may have a life path number 8, 9, or 2. Okay? Big on fire here. Earth and fire. All right? And then look up angel number 892. Matter of fact, let me pull my angel number book out and see what it says in here. And then we'll go ahead and close out 892. Taking time to care for your needs and being honest about how much you can bring to your relationships are important at this time. Self-care is encouraged. All right. 2333. You could be seeing 333. All right. This is also that's that nurturing energy with the number 3. That's that feminine energy, vulnerability, self-expression. Okay? Yes. All right. All right, guys. Well, that is all that I have for today's Monday's mindful messages. Indubitably. All right. I hope that this has helped. If you're interested in any of the services that I offer, the link is in my bio. Or if you were satisfied with these messages, they've assisted you or provided you with some type of clarity or confirmation, or just motivation, inspiration, empowerment. Feel free to donate. I do accept all donation types, dollar amounts. Or if you want to donate to my Amazon wish list, all that can be found on my booking calendar in the description box. Okay, the methods of sending payment donations and my Amazon wish list link. Okay, and I do want to thank you in advance as I pour into you and you pour back into me. That is receptive. Yes. Reciprocity, and we can keep this energy flowing, okay, where there's an equal give and take, all right, and then Spirit will allow me and assist me with providing you more, okay, as much as I can. But until next time, I love you all so very much. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel for more divine versatility. Until next time, I love you so very much. Peace, love, and light.